Hello, everybody. I know it's kind of late. I hope you get those likes up. I have that as the pinned up at the chat, pinned at the top. Please get those likes up. It affects the algorithm. This is a late night live, so I know a lot of you are not used to this. This is a surprise, especially on a Saturday. Look, I know some of you are busy. You might be laid up with your boo right now. Okay, but I just wanted to talk to you real quick. As a matter of fact, let me put a poll. I'm going to ask a question in the chat. It's a yes or no question, and that is, would, let's see, would you share your man? That's the question, baby. So I'll be looking at the results before I get into it. Hey, Mr. Universe, Monty Positive, how are you doing? Okay, hold on for a second. Hopefully there's no buffering in it or anything going on. So, um, I'm looking in the chat. Let me say hello to everybody. Get this moved up. Okay. So, I can't see the poll. I mean, so far, it's 100% no. Okay, you said that I'm okay. I started the stream again. Let me know if this is running smoothly. I actually stopped the stream and then I started it back up. Hopefully it wasn't stopped for so long that you can't hear me. Um, can you hear me now? Hold on for a second. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it says I'm still live. Oh, okay. You could hear me. Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, so I am still live. Good, good. I thought the whole stream had stopped. All right, so I have 19 people in here. Let's get started. Look, I just stumbled across these stories. I'm always seeing very interesting things. Very interesting things. And I want to start off with K.Michelle. I just want to talk about K.Michelle and Young Ma tonight. I actually haven't even watched all the clips that I'm showing you. So we're going to look at this together and just see what we can talk about when it comes to this topic. Look, K.Michelle, look at this picture. Look at the picture on the left. Look at her eyes. As a matter of fact, let me make it bigger. See, I'm big on reading people. I can look, I can read people very well, extremely well. Okay. I don't like to jump to conclusions all the time, but they say the eyes are the window to the soul. And when I look at K.Michelle's eyes in this photo, and I know you might have a photo shoot and they tell you, I need you to look a little bit serious, don't smile. But sometimes you can look at a person's eyes and there's a lot you can see. K.Michelle did not do anything to her skin, in my opinion. I've seen pictures of her. When you are a light medium brown, your skin can change, summertime tan pictures, you can look darker in pictures. Your skin tone can change with the weather. That's a very real thing when you are a medium brown skin, and people are always quick to believe you're doing something. Now, in the celebrity world, getting chemical peels to, well, if you have scarring, stretch marks, blemishes, they do that though. Not necessarily lightening themselves up with skin bleach, but they get chemical peels to have their skin completely clear and it looks like they're a mannequin. I mean, when you have melanin to your skin will not look clear all the time. It definitely won't. Either if you're very light, it will look clear, like you won't see the blemishes as bad, or if you're very dark, it's clear and you won't see the blemishes. But when you have brown skin and lighter brown skin, when you have scarring, scratches, inflammation, all of that, tan marks, you see it a lot more. So, I mean, you could get a chemical peel, or try natural remedies. And you do have some people who turn to using those products too. And I'm not going to say that she's above all of that. There are celebrities who have done things, but they have access to things that the general public just doesn't have access um, to have their skin looking extremely clear. You know, so I do know that I think she had a nose job, but K. Michelle was always a very beautiful woman, and I really liked her on the show. She was on the VH1 show, you know, the women of Atlanta and everything. And she actually is talented. She actually can sing. We've seen Cardi B become a household name and a multimillionaire. And K. Michelle had a little bit of success, but K. Michelle, she went to college for yodeling. She had a scholarship. She likes country music. So before we heard about Beyonce doing country, K. Michelle had been knocking down the door, trying to get into country. She is not just a one-dimensional artist. She actually loves the culture. And she's the first Black woman to have a deal with Jack Daniels, the liquor company. She's the first Black woman to have her own sort of liquor or brand under Jack Daniels. So I just, K. Michelle gets, I always felt like she got disrespected by the Black community. Yes, it's true. She does have a loud personality and can rub some people wrong. And I think it's because there are things that go on behind the scenes, a lot of disrespect and things that people don't know about that has happened to her within the industry. Like when she was getting her butt whooped, when she was getting her butt whooped by one of her fiancés or her boyfriend, and the women were against her saying that she lied, and then it was revealed he did whoop her butt. In fact, he went a woman's head on another TV show. And he dragged her and everything, and she didn't get the support. So I think that K. Michelle, when I look into her eyes, like what we see on the screen, I think that she has a lot of pent up hurt and anger, and she has a right to be angry. I don't like it when people say, oh, bitter, this and that. I've had this said to me. I have a right to be angry about things I'm angry about. I have a right to be hurt over things I'm hurt about. Okay? I don't have to just get over things that have happened to me that was wrong. That doesn't mean I'm going to lash out at other people and try to take it out on you. So people used to diss K. Michelle because of her love life. There was a bad rumor that was never proven about her that really affected her reputation and her career. And I'm disgusted by it to this day because there was no evidence behind that rumor. Okay? She was dating Idris Elba, and there were people who did not want to believe this because of his status, because of who he is. Okay, and like K. Michelle is beautiful. He was lucky to even talk to her. I'm not Google Gaga over Idris Elba. I don't think he's horrible looking. He looked good to me in that movie about the daddy, the thing when they tried to take his kids from him, that Tyler Perry movie. Yeah, when he's cleaned up and when he was younger and cleaned up, he looked kind of decent to me. But some of the stuff I see, I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, girl, please, please with it. Please, baby, please. So, K. Michelle, yeah, I don't see it a big deal that he dated her because she's bad in a good way. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Oh, thank you, Monty Positive, for liking the video. So now let's dive deeper because there were people who thought K. Michelle might not find love. And apparently, K. Michelle is married. And K. Michelle might see this video. And I have to say this right now. If you are a person who has a problem with celebrity gossip and celebrity videos, please leave my video because when I talk about some of these women, some of the comments I get is disgusting. But here you are on my page, a celebrity news channel that talks about the news, social problems, political things, fashion, food, everything. So don't come on a celebrity gossip channel complaining that I'm talking about celebrity gossip. Don't try it with me. Don't come up on here with it. So before we get into it, let's look at this poll. Would you share your man? Was the question. So far, 91% said no, and 9% said yes. 9% in the chat have said, yes, I will share my man. Yes, he can slang that thing with whoever he wants to and bring it home to me, and I'm going to get down with him too. And 91% said, hell no, I'm not sharing my man. That's my damn eggplant. I ain't sharing my shit with nobody else. That's what the poll said so far. Okay, I'm going to end the poll now. All right. Polygamy, I'm not against polygamy if he's well off. I have to have my own house. There has to be checks, you know what I'm saying? And peace. You know, that's all I can say. It's not for everyone. It's not my first preference, but in some situations, I'm gonna get into it, you might have to do that sometime. Not sometimes, if you are officially married. But you usually see that when it's some sort of religious thing, like if he's Muslim or something, Islamic or something, then they do that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, well, no, you said is I will get into that. We'll get into that. Is that the same thing as being single and dating? Somewhat, but not completely. I mean, some women feel like, yeah, I can share my man. He takes care of me. I have a roof over my head. I feel like if I'm going to get in something like that, I need a contract. I need a legal contract that you are obligated to pay my monthly allowance and that everything is in my name, or we're working things out. Like, you cannot do me dirty. You cannot do me dirty in this type of situation. Okay, if I were to agree to it, some got to give. Okay, because honestly, there will be women who will tell you, baby, you sharing your man whether you agree to it or not. Because most of them are cheating on you with women around the neighborhood or across the street and stuff. So what can you do? But if I said I didn't participate in it, I'd said no, you're cheating on me. It's different if I said I don't give a damn what you do, just don't come home with no baby or something. You know what I mean? So, all right. So now K.Michelle is on the Club SHAY podcast, and she revealed a few things that actually kind of surprised me. Now, she is a married woman, and she didn't marry a man that's a celebrity. She married, I think she said that he was her high school or college boyfriend or something. I don't want to sound mean about what I'm thinking, but I analyze a lot of stuff. At the end of the day, she's a married woman. And if she's happy and he's treating her right, that's all that really matters. But I'm wondering, I don't know. She had said that she admitted that she had a mouth on her. Okay. And when you have a mouth, it can be difficult to maintain relationships. That she had to learn how to submit or something like that. She said, or just do things differently. So she knew this guy from the past, and she didn't have luck and love all the time. I don't even think she thought she would get married, but now she is. But now she's revealing, as you can see on the screen, that she has watched her own husband sleep with other women, and her only rule is he better not pay none of their bills. Ooh, let's look and see what she's saying. And a lot of people did not know that K.Michelle gets down with women as well. I didn't know if I believed she was fully bisexual naturally, or was this something she was doing because of no luck with men, even though she's not a bad looking woman. Let's see what she's saying about her man and relationships real quick.
Somebody came to you and told your husband did something to them that he didn't do to you, you gonna feel some type of way, huh?
Sexually?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Oh.
That's not possible. It's been that many years, all type of positions, legs up, choreography, all that. That's not possible. So if you're gonna tell me my husband was out with you and he paid your light bill, then we probably have a problem.
Hold on, you get upset. So if he pay a bill, that's what you gonna get.
Pay a bill.
So you want him to just poke?
Poke and go. What do you mean? What do you mean? If men gonna be men and they need the feeling doesn't include paying bills. If that's your feeling, then you're not my man. You shouldn't be paying nobody's bills, buying them no little ass purses. I don't care about purses myself. Most likely they're singing my songs in the mirror and they're telling their friends that they was humping on my husband as they sing the songs. The last thing that you was gonna do is sit up here and pay a fan bill. because I already do it. I already pay the fan bill. I've been doing it for over 6 years. I get up every week and pick a fan bill to pay. And I don't have to publicize it or nothing. We already paying fans bills. So you finna go sleep with a fan and then give them something? Oh no.
I ain't know that. I ain't know these type of. I hear about it, but I ain't really never talked to somebody that's like, okay, he do. You not watching though, right?
I would if that was offered to me. Sometimes I do like.
You hold on, time out. Let me get a 20-second time out. I don't need a full minute time. I need a 20-second time out to regroup right quick. You you mean to tell me you could watch your man
I have several times.
beat somebody back? You get up on that?
Maybe it's weird, but I kind of like it. Like it's these things with me.
okay. I'm interested.
No, I'm not. It's not like me being, oh, she's super freaky. No.
You super freaky.
He said, no, it's not. He always says with me, it's never about the things that people would think.
He ain't happy to be black.
Yeah, when I sleep with women, you know the women I like? Chocolate women.
Oh, what did that? Oh, well, hold on.
No, I'm talking about like.
Oh, you say you sleep with what?
Stop it, Shannon. What I'm saying is,
Oh, you
my
sleep.
preference.
Oh.
If I'm gonna change myself, my preference of what when I look at a woman, be like, oh my god.
Oh, you said if you were to, okay.
Well, no, but I do. Like I like chocolate women. Like that's.
You like women?
Oh my. I've only been singing about it my whole life.
I ain't
Like,
know you like.
yeah, I don't do this stuff. Like I always say, I'm gay on holidays.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't know that. I didn't.
Shannon,
But I take your word for it. But you like, you know.
I just, I just, I like women. I've always have. I've always sang. If you listen to all of my music, I've always talked about it. It's not a cool thing. Like it's not that. I just, I like what I like. And if I have to pick a woman, she is going to be, oh my God, chocolate. Just
Did your partners know? Did any of your partners know
my
about you?
partners know everything about me. My husband know everything. Do you know my husband? I was the girl he couldn't get in high school. Well, junior high on out.
So you knew him before?
I've been knowing him.
Oh, I
We're the
bet.
closest ever. I married my high school sweetheart.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look at your face.
He walked you down. Either you can run, but you can't hide. He
No.
just kept running. He ain't happy to be black.
Yeah, when I sleep with women, you know the women I like? Chocolate women.
Somebody came to you and told your husband did something to them that he didn't do to you. You gonna feel some type of way, huh?
Sexually?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Oh.
That's not possible. It's been that many years, all type of positions.
Okay, let me know if you can hear me because sometimes when I play these video clips, it can cause a little bit of an issue. Leave a heart and let me know if you can hear me perfectly fine. I need you to do this as soon as possible. If you can hear me pretty well. Okay, so this was some interesting things to find out about K.Michelle. Okay, I'm looking at her man's picture. Is that like a face? Like, what's going on? Because no, it's a no for me. And I'm not saying he's oogly. I'm not saying that. Okay? I'm not with face tattoos. I just can't make out if it's a face tattoo. But I can tell you this. I can tell you this. If I were a fan of K. Michelle's, I would probably want to I don't know how I would feel sleeping with her husband. Like, oh, I'm sleeping with K. Michelle's husband. I'm sleeping with her husband. It would be different if I guess if I were to do something like that, I would probably want her to be in the room so she can watch it. If I were to if that's the big if I were to do something like that so I can feel like I'm close to her or something. You know what I'm saying? Like to see it. I don't know, but Lord, honestly, something in my spirit ain't sitting right with me with this. I'm feeling she settled. And I know I'm not supposed to say that. She had said that men are not good people. And most aren't on average. You have a sprinkle who are. Most are not by their nature towards women. That's why so many women all have the same story, no matter how old we are when it comes to men. K.Michelle has not had good relationships with men. They have put hands on her, made up false rumors to degrade her and stuff, lie on her, and she doesn't have great relationships with women either who have betrayed her. K.Michelle, in my opinion, did not was not doing well in the love department, and she went with someone who was familiar, which was her high school love. And maybe, look, she was not against dating interracially. But I had said before, look, I like K.Michelle, but I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. The certain types of white men and non-black men that black women want to get, it is not happening for a number of you unless you change the ghetto mouth, the ghetto behavior. It's not going to work. And if you consider that trying to sell out or be white, I don't give a damn what you call it. That is how it works. K.Michelle is intelligent. Actually, she went to college. She's intelligent. She's a good businesswoman. But the way that she speaks, it reminds me of Lala Anthony. Lala Anthony is beautiful. She wants to date. I don't think she's fully against interracial, but the certain caliber of men that they want to have, they don't date women who don't know how to act right. They don't know how to watch their mouth. They're too hood. There are plenty of women who are beautiful black women who are hood. And that is why they cannot get certain types of men outside of the culture who are not the same race because of how they carry themselves. They don't want a woman who doesn't understand. You don't twerk at this event. You don't get loud at this event. You have to watch yourself. Even when you get upset, you have to learn how to hold it back. I'm not saying that K.Michelle is all of that, but I've watched her personality to know she would not mix well with the stereotypical well established white man. That's why you see the Tamars, who I love, going out with hood white men who have already had relationships with black women. I don't like those types a lot. They're okay, but I can go through a whole list of why. Fuck that. I can't really know. Maybe a little like, yeah, I could date John B. I could see K.Michelle with John B. and that shit actually working, because he ain't full on hood. He got a little bit of it in him, but he ain't full on where I could deal with him. He knows how to act, and he's fine as hell, John B. But I'm saying this because K.Michelle was not against dating other races. She tried that. She promoted it, but she was not having luck. So then she went back to her high school sweetheart. She is the breadwinner. We already know this, more than likely. I have seen how this turns out for black women. I'm hoping that she has a prenup, a good prenup, if this doesn't work. And I'm wondering, is she settling? Like, okay, it's true. Men, and she said it in the interview, men say, well, we're going to keep cheating. It's true. You can't stop them. They're going to cheat on you whether you like it or not, if he wants to cheat. We can't control that at all. So it's sort of like, well, if he going to do it, okay, but I have these rules. You can't pay any of their bills. And it's like, well, she says she loves women, but you don't want, like, what kind of woman is going to deal with him and she ain't getting nothing? All he doing is giving some dingling. And this is the man of K.Michelle. But then she said, oh, we do pay the bills of some of our fans. So, I mean, look, they have some sort of agreement, some sort of arrangement, and it's working for them. But if she did this to settle so she can find some sort of peace and just accept the nature of men in peace, because this is what they do, I'm just hoping he doesn't hurt her with her health or bring back an outside baby on her. Okay? Because if I would agree to this type of thing, if I had a rule, I don't want you paying bills. I'm not gonna lie, that's my money. If you gonna go out, kind of would say, just go get why you just go get a prostitute then? if you need this itch or whatever. Even though I don't want that to happen, Lord knows I don't. But no, I don't want you paying their bills. You're not allowed to eat her coochie. I'm very vocal. You're not allowed to eat another woman's coochie but me. Period. That's a part of the rule. And another one would be you can't bring home a baby, or it's over. It's over. You know. I don't want him doing that stuff, period. But if you're gonna do it, those are my rules. You ain't paying nobody bills, and damn sure ain't paying it with my money that I'm making from music on another woman on a yacht and stuff. Hell no. Not only that, she better not ever call my phone or your phone. You better be discreet. You're not allowed to eat her coochie, and you're not allowed to make an outside baby. So, and I would have a good prenup. Okay, so she mentioned that she sleeps with women. He said that people claim she hates herself just because she had some surgeries done. I'm like, shut the hell up. I'm so sick of it. I'm not against plastic surgery at all if that's something you want to do. I'm the type of person, I feel like you don't have to like something you don't like just because other people said you got to like it. You ain't got to like shit you don't like. It ain't their face. It's not whatever you going through, it's what you going through. Now you can get some therapy, but if something is disproportionate, if it's not symmetrical, it's not evened out good, and you want to fix that shit, go ahead and do it. If that's what you want to do, as long as you don't look crazy. I'm just tired of black women always being the face of criticism. Don't nobody got shit to say about all the white women with nose jobs and cheek fillers and lip implants. They was doing that before black women. Black women can't even afford half this stuff a lot these days. So miss me with it. Stop trying to make black women the face of self-hatred with them Asian women are the number one skin bleachers in America and around the world. And the black skin bleachers are from Africa at large, but yet people keep trying to throw their crap up over here on the black American woman. Asian women be getting eyelid surgery. Them Turkish and Arab women be getting nose jobs. White women stay getting nose jobs and bleaching their freckles and getting breast implants, the BBLs, but yet everybody always trying to come towards the black woman for getting one thing done. You better get out of our damn faces. Shit. And we didn't invent hair weave, by the way, fool. You ever heard of fusion? Go look that up. Fusion and extensions. Please be quiet. So K.Michelle ain't do that much damn work. The most I can tell she did was getting a nose job, and she got her teeth fixed, and she got her body, she might have got some liposuction. Okay. But she says no. She says, if I hated being black so much, why do I go down on chocolate black women? She, eating chocolate black women, getting down with them in the bedroom, if I hated blackness so much. Yeah. And when people try to say that crap about black women hating blackness, my question is this. If the black woman hated being black so much, with dark-skinned black men and pop out your kids. If you don't like how something looks, you don't even want to reproduce with it. And the irony of it all is that it's the black man celebrities that's reproducing with everything not black. And the black women celebrities are adopting black babies or still having black babies with black men. So you can talk about a fucking nose job and a hair weave, but who's still producing actual black looking kids? Okay, how's the audio now? Heard the audio was messing up. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Mm, let's see. Let me know. It's buffering. Hold on for a second. Okay, I stopped the stream and then I started it up again. Okay, let me know if it's better now that I stopped the stream and then I restarted it. I'm just waiting, looking in the chat to see. All right. No? Okay. Hold on for a second. All right, let's see. Let's check something. Okay, let me see something. All right, I messed around with the volume. Let me see on my phone if y'all can hear me good. 1, 2, 3. Sounds good on my end. All right, so before we get into young Ma, all I was saying again is that I don't care how much black men are on the internet talking about hair weaves and self-hate. I don't see black women stopping having black kids. They keep having black kids. If black women didn't want to be black, they would not reproduce with black men. They wouldn't want black children. They wouldn't like how black kids look. They wouldn't even be making them. Black men are the ones who are out here making kids with all these different races that are celebrities and not celebrities. So don't try to use a hair wig or a weave as some example when you're the one literally giving your seed to other races of women, while the black women still begging and still making black kids and choosing the blackest men to have kids with. So you lose on that argument. They say you are self-hating if you don't like black men. I'm not a black man, so I'm not hating myself. I don't care if they call it that or not. You know, I'm not self-hating. I do find some black men to be attractive, and some of them I don't like. Shit, I don't have to like every damn black man. Or they'll say, oh, don't, how do you feel about your daddy? Do you know most black women's daddies treated them like shit? So that's not really a great argument. Okay. No, so I don't have to like only black men. I could like black men and like other races of men. Shit. Okay. So now let's get into Young Ma. Young Ma is a very popular rapper. Yeah, and I don't like it when they say, "Oh, you self-hating," and like I don't even look like that black man. Like they'll just get a random black man, and if you don't think he's cute, it's self-hate. How is it self-hate? I don't even look like him. I don't look related to him. He don't look like my daddy, my brother. Like we don't even look alike. But yet you trying to talk about some self-hate. Oh, our facial features and hair is completely different. Child, if you don't get out my damn face with that bullshit, but. Okay, so I get what they're trying to say, but they also don't realize what they're saying too. Okay, so this is Young Ma. Young Ma is a very popular rapper. She dates women, she's a stud, and when you hear her speak, you would think she's a man. And she's very popular with the ladies. Some of the baddest women in the game have dated and slept with her. So, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what she's saying on Club SHAY. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
It's a thing now.
What?
Guys liking studs.
Yeah, I'll be saying that, but I think it's for entertainment.
I mean, what you mean entertainment? That's a woman.
What you mean?
I mean, if it's a guy and it's a woman, I mean, you call yourself a stud, but you got women parts.
And?
But I'm saying you talking about that's entertainment. Ain't no entertainment.
No, I'm saying it's entertainment for it to be a thing. You saying it's a thing now.
Okay.
I'm saying that's entertainment.
I mean, but they be looking good, so I want to be looking good. They be looking
They do be looking good.
Yeah.
They look good.
Ain't no entertainment.
I mean, but what that got to do with anything if they look good?
But I'm saying, because
You gotta make me understand. As a man, let me know. Let me know what you see.
Nah, but if I think the thing is like when I was, let's say, in my 20s and 30s, I'm about to be 58 in about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like when I saw two women together, I was like, okay, well, they look nice, but it never dawned on me that I would like, oh, knowing that they're in a relationship, that I would be interested in one of them. And
Which
so
one are you interested in? The stud?
no, I wasn't interested in none of them because I just thought, okay, and I understand they're both women,
Mm-hmm.
but when I see two women together, I'm like, okay, that's what they like. I keep it moving. It only aroused my curiosity
Mm-hmm.
to see what it was like, and
Mm-hmm.
to see now straight men say, oh, I like the studs and whatever, like you said, it might be entertainment, whatever the case
It's
may be.
entertainment, probably.
Oh, okay,
Or they might do.
they might like
But I'm
that,
saying it's becoming entertainment.
right?
You know what I mean? But not to say that behind closed doors that type of shit don't go on.
Right.
Yeah, I mean
It just got somebody let it out the bag. Huh?
yeah, exactly. So it's
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, well, damn.
But yeah, that's what they got going on.
What about the men trying to flip them back?
What you mean?
Try to get them back. Come on, hey.
That's dumb, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
You be flipping them. Why can't they can't flip back?
Hey, go ahead. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 line. You know, it's a thing now.
What?
Guys liking stuff.
All I have to say, all I have to say is that any man who claims to be straight that's trying to sleep with a stud, he is LGBTQ. Don't know straight man. The only men that's attracted to masculine women are on the down low. Now she said it's because it's for some of them it's a challenge. I know she got that pussy, and I want to see if I could get up in them guts. I want to see if I could turn her into a girl again, have her screaming my name. Oh, you thought you was a dude? Come on, bend over. Come on, now take this D. We gonna see how much of a man you are. I'm gonna put this D on you. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I have heard stories of studs secretly sleeping with men because you have all these people flip flopping claiming they into women but sleeping with men still. Look, if you a woman and you have your menstrual cycle, you're gonna get an itch to have some D. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get horny. And yeah, you can get a vibrator or whatever, but if you had some D before you transition, you gonna miss it. I'm sure. I'm a woman. I'm sure that they have them itches like, ooh, I kind of want some D right now. You know, that strap on is going to get kind of old when you're going to want a real man busting it wide, muscles on top of you, his voice, his grunting, his masculinity, him throwing your ass all over the place gently, but just right, dominating your ass, looking at you, just go. I mean, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it if you had it before. But I do find that I really believe that men who want to sleep with studs, I really think they gay. Because don't no straight man want, why are you messing with that woman who want to be a man? Young Ma talk like a man, she act like a man, she dress like a man. When she get them women, I mean, you can't do everything like a man, but she probably go hard. No pun intended, probably go hard with that and whatever she had got to do to represent, damn it. She got to represent for the studs when she with them. Show them why they should be up on their side. And the women that she pulled, she was with Bernice Burgos. She was with Bernice Burgos. She was with somebody else. So, you know, yeah. Any dude that hang out with studs and then tries to sleep with the stud and your home girl act like a straight up man and you trying to get romantic with her, you are on the down low. I don't give a damn if she got a vagina. You are attracted to masculinity. And you just don't want to feel guilty about it because you know, oh well, she got a vagina still though, so I'm straight. Even though she act like a straight up dude. Can you imagine walking in, seeing the stud bent over I mean, I don't know. Some people probably got fantasies about it, seeing some shit like that. But yeah, like anytime a man dates women that's very masculine, like they talk like dudes, they walk like dudes, they got muscles like dudes, they always wear they you wouldn't even know if her ass is straight. You wouldn't even know. You would assume she a stud, but she's taking D. Her man is on the down low. I'm telling you, if you want to find out if a man is down low or bisexual and he dating a masculine, manly woman, or a woman who ain't got no body like a child, his ass is DL. A number of them. Not all of them, but a number of them. It's good to be, it's nothing wrong with being toned. Like women who body build, some of them have really good bodies, but when it's extreme and that woman built like a straight up dude, any man who fucking with her is bisexual, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody say. It's my belief. I'm talking she is buff like a damn man. I don't know though. I was just thinking about Karuchi. You know, Chris Brown, she's very beautiful. She's very petite. I don't know what to make of men who like to, I think it's a domination thing, and she's very petite and small, very tiny built, like a lot of the Asian women. I don't know if he got a child fetish, he want to dominate, or if he's into boy baby bodies. And look, just because she's petite don't mean she can't be smexy and doesn't have a good body. Oh yes, you can be. Look, Karuchi had a great body. Karuchi, Jada Pinkett, Holly Berry, they're all petite and they got great bodies. So I think it's more of the thing when they're real built. It makes me wonder if he's bisexual. Or she acts real rough and like a dude when she talk to women and stuff and be fighting and shit all the time. Like Jocelyn from the Housewives. Jocelyn is bisexual, but she's like a stud. Any man who dates a woman who acts like that woman got to be bisexual. Because if I were a man, baby, I'm getting me a feminine woman. If I were a man, a dainty feminine woman, she can check a bitch if she has to, but overall dainty. I would not be with no Jocelyn Hernandez and shit. That's a man. The way that she acts, I ain't fucking with no women like that. If I was gay or a man, I'm not fucking with that type. Rough. Roughnecks. Yeah, I think men who like women that's real rough, I think they're bisexual. Mr. Universe says being a man isn't easy. Everyone knows that Shannon is DL. I've heard that about him. Look at that look in his eye in that conversation. He want to know some details, you know? So that's basically it. Okay, this was a fun live. Wow, I thought I was talking longer. Damn. It's been only 13 minutes. I thought I was talking for a damn near 30 to 40 minutes. So this was interesting. I did stop it though. I did stop it earlier. So, um, I mean, I could go into one more topic. Let me see. Let me see what I got in my files. I always got files, y'all. Just hold on. I'm reading what y'all are saying in the chat and I'm looking to see is there anything else that I missed? Something interesting I could possibly talk about real quick. Let me see. Let me hurry up and see since we're talking. Okay. Um Well, speaking of weight, let's go to I see something that's going to surprise y'all. Okay, hold on for a second. Let's see it. Jasmine Sullivan has shocked everybody and lost a huge amount of weight. I'm shocked at what I just saw. I'm pulling that up. Let me see. Give me one quick little second. All right, I see it right around here.
Jasmine Sullivan went from 230 to 180, and when I tell you she looks amazing, she looks great. Now, people are saying that she took a GLP, that she's on the GLP. I don't care how she did it. She did it, and she looks amazing. People do not tell you just because you are on a GLP, and it's all speculation. We don't know if she did this natural, vegan. We don't know how she did it. But what people don't tell you is when you're on a GLP, you still have to exercise. You have to eat right, or the weight is not going to come off, right? It's still going to be there. She did it, and she looks amazing. I am also on a GLP, or I am on a GLP. You still have to do the work, but you feel so much better. You feel so much lighter. People don't want to talk about the good part. They only want to look for the bad things. But what if you don't change your lifestyle? What if you do keep eating, keep having bad eating habits and things like that?
Hold on. Let me see another video. Let's see.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't inspired, even though I'm already losing weight, because this transformation of Jasmine Sullivan is everything. I am speechless. Apparently, I was the only person who didn't know that she was getting skinny on you hoes. What happened is that she went on a vegan diet and started working out more to be in solidarity with her now late mother, who passed away a few years ago after she was diagnosed with cancer. Obviously, I hate the fact that she lost her mother, but I do love she made a change that honored her mother and her health. I would be lying if I said I wasn't inspired, even though I'm already losing weight.
This surprised the hell out of me. This surprised the hell out of me. Before we get into it, you said in the chat, Varner. You said Tiana Taylor, Jocelyn Hernandez are masculine. Yeah, they're both bisexuals. They're leaning towards the man side, the way they act. I would never, I'm not putting down Tiana, but if I were a man, I would not be dating her. She's too masculine for me. The way that she acts is like a stud. I don't fuck with women like that. If I were a man, and if I was gay myself, I wouldn't fuck with that. I don't, no, no. But she is a beautiful woman. Okay. So, let's see. Jasmine Sullivan transformed. It's amazing. I mean, look at how damn skinny she is. I can't believe this shit when I saw it yesterday. I said, "What? That's Jasmine Sullivan?" And Mr. Universe says the battle is in your head. Well, not completely, somewhat. Losing weight is not easy. Food is delicious. Well, honestly, these days the food don't taste that damn good, to be honest, but it's hard. When you grow up eating a certain type of food, it's hard. It's hard to give up bread and pasta and spaghetti and fried chicken, soda, cupcakes. Oh my God. The best things that you love keeps you unhealthy. There are ways though to eat healthier food. It's all about the seasoning. Got to season your food real good. You got to substitute certain things. You can have zucchini noodles or shiitake noodles. You can eat a sweet potato instead of a regular potato because it's way more healthier for you. Give up juice, give up soda, drink water or sugar-free drinks. So, oh my God. Yeah, going on walks. Jasmine did her shit though. And a part of me is wondering, is she trying to make a comeback in the music industry? Because the music industry can be very cruel. Very cruel when you are not skinny, and the industry is just suffering, period, all over the place. So I mean, she has an amazing voice. She has somewhat of some success, but a lot of people who were doing the damn thing during the time she was out, you don't really hear much from them no more. She would have to do a collaboration with a top rapper, a hook or a chorus to get put on again. So she's still doing her tours and stuff. Her body looks damn good. Jasmine did her shit. I gotta give it to her. I gotta give it to her. So let's look at one more thing. I don't know if I'm going to end up showing some of these clips because I later on, because I actually had planned on going live later on today. I'm not sure now what's going to happen, but I do want to show you one more thing. Let's get into it, baby. Let's see. What else can I show you real quick? Oh, this is juicy. This is juicy. I was going to save it. Who knows? You might see it again. You might see it again later on.
I was not prepared for all of the tea that was coming out about Ameri in her divorce from her husband. Y'all, he hates her guts and he's accused her of some really shady things. And on top of that, he also exposed her monthly income. Let's back things up and show off this beautiful wedding photo from her wedding to Lenny Nicholson. The two of them have been married since 2011, y'all, so a really, really long time. But now, sadly, their relationship is coming to a very, very bitter and ugly end. The two of them do share a son together. And something that kind of I found disturbing about like the son and the custody of the son thing is that her soon-to-be ex-husband is only going to get the son every third weekend. I'm sorry, but men like that who want to play like uncle more so than father to their kids are so weird to me. Like, what do you mean you're okay with seeing your kid like once a month, like twice a month, 2 days a month, I should say? Like, that's wild. So keep that in mind when he tries to come for Ameri's character, because to me that already says all you need to know about him as a person. But I digress. So apparently he was like a manager to her because he has like a bunch of files and a hard drive containing her music and stuff like that. And apparently he worked on the marketing plan for her music, and he's been ordered to turn that over to her. She gets to keep her businesses, her publishing company, and a 2016 Range Rover as well. The court also ordered for Lenny to pay Ameri $2,300 a month in child support, seeing as she's going to be the one almost single-handedly raising their son while he just pops in and sees him 2 days a month. So her ex-husband is accusing her of stiffing him out of money that he made for her. Like, apparently he worked on her marketing plan and stuff like that. She stole the marketing plan and ran with it without him. And she also didn't pay like the royalties, merchandising, blah, blah, that he was allegedly supposed to have been paid from whatever sort of agreement they had about her career. He also says that she bounced on him when he was sick. Apparently he was recovering from surgery. And she said, you know what? I'm not feeling this. We're done. Now take a look at this picture and let me know if you think, what type of work you think Ameri may have had done, because her ex-husband spilled the tea. He said, listen, she paid like $20,000 in cosmetic surgery and trips to Mexico and Jamaica. Like, she's not broke. I shouldn't have to pay her like spousal support at all. To me, she's always pretty much looked the same. So that's why I'm asking y'all that question. Has anything changed about her in your opinion? Or maybe she looks the same because she's done some really good preservational work. Here she is back in the day for reference. So her ex-husband is asking the court for, and I hope you're sitting down, $1.7 million in unpaid commissions, $150,000 in damages for her alleged verbal attacks and emotional distress, spousal support, and more. But listen, I don't think that man is ever going to see that money, because when the judge went through their finances to total up how much money these people actually made, you're going to be quite surprised. Or maybe not, because no offense to Miss Ameri, but she hasn't had a hit in quite a while. Okay, so apparently her monthly income is about $5,735, and his monthly income is $10,000 a month. So how do you ask for like $2 million from somebody who makes $5,000 a month? How do you ask for spousal support from somebody who makes like $5,000 per month? The math is just not mathing. I don't think he's going to get much of what he's asking for at all. Even if the judge rules in his favor, where's the money going to come from? Just asking. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comment section, and don't forget to follow for more videos. Just one thing. Oh, whoa.
Okay, so this was surprising. Have we heard this before? Yes, we have. Remember Journey Smollett from Journey Smollett from Eve's Bayou, and her husband is trying to get her retirement and all her money. And we keep seeing Mary J. Blige, Sherry Shepherd, and Wendy Williams. The list just keeps going on and on. What does this have in common? Manager. She married a man who is a manager. Do we not keep seeing this happen to these women over and over again? So, also, he said that she was having plastic surgery. The picture she used, that's a so-called old picture of Ameri. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ameri did have a nose job. She had a nose job. The photo she used as an example is a picture of after she had a nose job. If you just look at her first music video, Why Don't We Fall in Love? You can tell that she had got a nose job done. Okay. I noticed that when women are biracial and they get all these surgeries done, nobody ever points it out or talks about it. But they do that to black women who get surgery, but they don't do that to the women that are biracial who get nose jobs and stuff. She was never bad looking, but she did get a nose job. And she has really great legs. She has a great face still. And she got married. Her hit, look, we know her hit. Is this one thing that got me tripping? Is this one thing I want to admit it? You dig this one thing, and I was all in it. Oh, I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it. She looked great, and it's a hit for her. It was a one-hit wonder type of thing. Why don't we fall in love? That was her breakthrough, and you know the video she did with LL Cool J, and I think Gabrielle Union was in the video too. But she was doing her thing. She made a name for herself that people still know who she is. Okay, so if she want to go on tours and stuff and make money off that damn song, keep doing it. Bring in that damn money. So they're like, first of all, why is he asking her for spousal support? I don't even know who this man is. I had never even heard of this man when she got married to him. What does he do for real, for real? Apparently, this man is bringing in $10,000 a month, which is not bad. $10,000 a month, and Anne Marie is only making 5,700 something dollars a month. And people, that might shock some people, but the industry is not what it used to be, and it's not. She just really had one hit. Now, if she got into the industry and decides to start songwriting for other artists or starting a label or doing something, maybe starting a podcast, that's what she should do. And Marie should start a podcast because the other girls in R&B might come up on her podcast. That would be an excellent idea, Anne Marie, if she's watching, for her to do. And to still do some tours and everything. I think she could still pull in some people. All right, so okay, he's only going to see his son twice a month apparently. So, hmm, he wanted spousal support and all this other stuff. So, no, I don't think so because you're the one with the money. You make $10,000 and she's only making $5,000. You know damn well that's not fair or realistic. Okay. Leave a heart if you had heard of this man before. Like, have you ever heard of this man she's with? When they got married, it surprised a lot of people. Yeah. Shanta Shatavia Walker says, yeah, she should start a podcast. Yeah, it would be very good for her to do that, especially with the connections and music that she has. And people are missing music. So, I want a podcast, but if you have a podcast, you have to fly these people in. You got to pay them money. You got to pay them to come there and do the interview and have the mic set up, a location, all that stuff. Okay, so um, the same thing is happening to Drew Sidora and her husband Ralph. He's making more money than her and has her in a business contract, taking more from her as profit. Was he her manager? Please don't tell me he was also her manager. This is the common thing I keep seeing them doing is making their boyfriends their managers. Mm, mm, mm. I mean, if you're gonna make them a manager, you're gonna have to have a really good contract so that they can't screw you over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised though because she seemed to be happy in her marriage. Now we're hearing this. So you said the news don't pay people. I thought that when people do interviews that they pay them, they pay for their ticket to fly over and come and sit down and they have a fee that they pay for their time and stuff like that. You know how you also hear when they get pregnant and then they sell the pictures to People magazine and stuff to see the baby, the first look of the baby, and get paid thousands of dollars and stuff. I did have a plan of something I wanted to do, but the problem is the internet connection that's causing an issue for what it is that I want to do. Even though I don't have a podcast studio, it's still something similar. So that's the issue with some of this stuff. Okay, let's see. Black women need to stop dating down. When you're a black woman in the entertainment business, or a half black woman, your options are limited, especially today when the music business is nothing like the 1990s and the 2000s, the early 2000s. Most artists are only making money from touring. The producers, I mean, people are becoming more independent and trying to become big. But before all of that, it was hard for a black woman because half the men are gay, and that's a fact. Most of them are gay. Most of them disrespect women, the ones who make these become household names, or they're not good looking, or they cheat on you all over the place and make you share them. It's just, and they got baby mama here, baby mama there. I think that, like I said, the smartest thing Megan the Stallion can do, and Lori Harvey, baby, get classy. You can be saved, clean up your image, get classy, take some lessons, speaking lessons, how to eat correctly, all this other stuff, and start dating different types of men from different cultures. He can be an heir, he can be a business magnate, he can be an oil tycoon, he could be a politician. I mean, if if they're a politician, you definitely would have to quit the music business. But you know what I'm saying? So let's see. If you're a black woman or a biracial woman in the hip hop entertainment industry, the black community will bully you, yep, into being a pro black and dating a black man and becoming a baby mama. That's how it usually goes. They either date a rapper or a sports player. You ever notice that? They always end up with a sports player or a rapper. You never see them with the oil magnate at large, something big in business. And then if they don't stop twerking, it's just going to fuck them up even more to be able to get those types of men. So, even though it does work for some women who aren't black, we've seen it, but we don't live in that reality. We know the game, so we have to move differently. Mm-mm-mm. Candy Burris is a very smart businesswoman. Okay. So, and there's nothing wrong if you date an athlete, but a lot of them have a reputation for having multiple baby mamas, beating up women, all types of mental issues, and being arrogant. A number of them. It's like, why is that the only thing they could date? I don't know. And if you date someone in the industry, he's either going to become your manager and swindle you out of your money, cheat on you, or he's sleeping with men too, or he disrespects black women all in his music. It's like, oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. What I see happening to Megan the Stallion, I had a whole video telling her what she got to do immediately because I already see what's about to go down with her career since she only want to cater to the black community and the black community is destroying this woman, destroying her appeal to get wifed up. She better do what the fuck Eve did immediately, like now, in my opinion. And he could be a Hispanic man, Italian. I mean, something quality and classy and everything. But it's horrible. Oh, thank you, Sage, Charlie. Thank you. And it was painful. As a matter of fact, hold on real quick. Let me see if I can pull up. Y'all know I like to have pictures when I'm talking. I just have to have a picture, a visual, so y'all know who I'm talking about. Let me see real quick. You know my computer sometimes moves slow, y'all. Just give me a quick second while I get this picture. Here we go. I think I found it already. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Give mama a second. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is not the best picture, but it's one. Okay. So, with Megan Thee Stallion, the black community, especially the men and some of the women, they are ruining her brand. She is the brand, and they are ruining it. She's ruining it too, a little bit, with some of the things that she does publicly. What happened with Clay and those pictures they made to degrade her, they want to knock her down. They don't want her to be seen as appealing for a man of means to marry and wife up. They don't want her to escape. They want her to end up a baby mama with a C-level rapper and then say, see, that's how it would happen. She's ran through. She couldn't get anything because no decent man would want her. They didn't feel this way about her until she went against Tory Lanez. Once she held a black man accountable for using a weapon on her, she became the enemy. They never had a problem with her before that. She was wanted and lusted over. Now she's the enemy because she turned on a black man. And every man she's seen dating, they're keeping tabs on her punani and trying to say her body count, this and that. They don't do that to Kim Kardashian. They don't do that to Taylor Swift. They're not black women, but yet when Travis proposed marriage to Taylor, they celebrated it even though Taylor has been with more men than Megan. The black men celebrated Travis, who dates black women, going to her, a white woman who has more bodies than Megan, and they didn't say anything about Taylor because they treat you differently as a black woman. Megan needs to continue to work with Japanese music artists like she was doing because it's good for business. She also should sing or rap or say something in a different language. Now, it will not cross over for everyone when there are certain cultures and communities that will feel it's trashy music. But she can change up her stuff. You can rap and make rap music that's not degrading. It doesn't have to be nasty. It can be fun. Do something different. Work with some electronica artists and stuff like what Rihanna does and stuff. And then get you a man from a different culture because the men from your culture hate you. They don't want you to get married and they don't value you. If Eve would not have left, and yes, she married that well-off white man, she was going to be a baby mama to a fucked up rapper. That was her destiny if she didn't change. And we all know it because she was fucking with Stevie J. So, uh, yes, Mr. Universe, she has to act more elegant, expand her mind. But with black men, it doesn't matter if she changes. They're still gonna hate her. I have a whole video of the most hated black women in black America, all who used to be loved by black men. Now they're hated by black men. So no matter what Megan Thee Stallion does to, as they say, course correct, no matter what she does, it's not going to be good enough. It's not. Because every man she's with, they're keeping tabs on it. And if it doesn't work out, they keep blaming her for it. Black men hate this woman now. They're going to ruin her. Her only option at this point, she has to date a man outside of the culture who is established. Don't announce it until it's the wedding day. That's what I would tell her. There is no going back for her after what I just witnessed. They're going to try to tear her apart no matter what she does. There's something about her that triggers black men. And the crazy thing is that they wanted her in the beginning. Now they hate her. They did the same thing to Jada Pickett. They did the same thing to Lisa Ray. They did the same thing to Lori Harvey. They did the same thing to Sierra. They did the same thing. Lord, oh, it's a repeated pattern. What reputation does Megan have? All she was doing was a rapper. But they don't like some of her stuff because she might say, I ain't effing with these niggas. They ain't doing this, that. Well, all the black men make songs about Thought 304, suck it and go to bed. Go make have my baby, you no good thought. That's the type of stuff they say. But when it's a woman talking about the men ain't good for shit, then she's no value. You can't marry a woman like that. But yet we have to listen to these rappers talk about us like filth, calling us females. I'm not no female. I'm not some lizard at a science project. I'm a woman. I'm a lady. You will address me as that. Don't you ever in your life call me bro or bruh. Understand that. Because I've been seeing it. All these men on TikTok calling their girlfriends, why bro? Bro, come on, bro. I'm like, I would say, bitch, do you think I'm a man? Who are you talking to? But the women tolerate it. Y'all letting them call you bruh, bruh, and bro. What kind of gay shit is that? What the fuck? You think I'm a man? Why are you calling me bruh and bro? I'm not your bro, your brother, your bro. I am a lady. So you better understand that. Netta says she made her image that way, though. Yeah, she did. And that's why I said she has to stop. She has to do what Eve did. She got to get her mind right immediately. She has to see what's happening, that she's falling because the black community is her main audience and the men don't like her. And when you're a woman trying to be a star, the men have to want you. You become a star because the men want to sleep with you. Sex appeal. You have to have it in this industry. The men have to want you. Once the men don't want you, it's over for you. You'll only have women and lesbians after you, you know. But I said it. You better stop doing them twerking challenges in your damn underwear on Instagram, twerking and stuff, and doing with that tongue thing, poking out her tongue. Stop doing that. You are a college educated woman. Show people that you can speak well and that you're educated and do something with your wealth. She dresses pretty cute. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, I would not be so public with the men I'm sleeping with or dating if I were her because it doesn't work well for black women. You have to be private. Get a damn NDA like Lori Harvey supposedly does, and they have to keep their damn mouth shut. I could see Megan dating a Latino baseball player. You know, a lot of them like baseball, like Alex Rodriguez. I thought Alex Rodriguez was fine as shit back in the day. Yeah, I could see her maybe dating. I don't always want them with sports players, but if you're gonna date a sports player, does he always have to be a football player? Try a Latino baseball player. Well, shit, Cristiano Ronaldo type of man. Y'all know about Cristiano Ronaldo? Shit, get somebody on that level who look good like that. Shit. Leave a heart if you know who Cristiano Ronaldo is. Like I could see that. I heard that they tried to hook him and Rihanna up at one point. He seems very respectful. He comes from humble beginnings. He's the most famous footballer in the entire world. But he's with Georgina, who I love. I love Georgina. Y'all have seen her on my page. But if he was single, yeah, why not Megan? If he's interested. He does like black women, just so y'all know. Women mixed with black. That's the most I can tell you. Plus, his dad has some Cape Verdean descent, which is some African in him. Okay. Yeah, Georgina Rodriguez. There are so many people who hate on Georgina. They're just jealous because he takes care of her. She's beautiful and she's living the life where she doesn't have to struggle no more. And they're mad about it. Okay, so look, that is it for tonight's live. I enjoyed talking to you all. Thank you for supporting the channel. How do y'all feel about a late night live? You know, I remember I used to have more I used to have more late night lives. I remember people telling me, "Oh, I'm so happy you're live. You know, I work the night shift. I'm a truck driver on the road. I got something to listen to." You know. So, good night, Mr. Universe. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, these late night lives are fun, and I'm gonna tell you, expect to see more of them. I'm telling you, I can pop up anytime. Usually, though, when I go live, I used to like to go live on a good Sunday. You know, because Sundays are kind of quiet. Come on there about 5 p.m., 5 or 8 p.m. on a Sunday. Or if I go live, usually around lunchtime, around 11:30, 12 p.m. I look at those type of times, but I also look at the times in different countries. I have a lot of people from other countries that watch me. So sometimes I look at the time and what time would it be in Russia right now? What time would it be in Brazil right now? You know, like right now, it's 3 hours. I'm 3 hours ahead of people in California and 2 hours ahead of people in Texas and all of that. And right now, in another country that's watching me, it's in the morning time or the afternoon. I remember when I had a call-in show and I had the women from Africa call in, and I had someone call me from the Netherlands. It was amazing. I said I have to do another one of those shows. I had them calling from all over the globe on my call-in show. Yeah. So that is it. I have some legendary women on the screen. You're ruling the way that I move, and I breathe your air. This is no ordinary love, no ordinary love. Keep trying for you, keep trying, I'm falling. Look, y'all know Sade. Come on, baby. Love should have brought you home last night. You should have been with me. Should have been right by my side, baby. Come on. Come on, Tony Braxton. Who do you think I am? Don't you know that he was my man? And I chose to let him go, so why do you something care about him? Okay, let me stop. What are you thinking? He wasn't man enough for me. Girl, you better recognize the game. Oh. Okay, let me go ahead. Y'all getting me hyped up. Y'all know I love to sing. Y'all know I love to sing. Okay. With Beyonce, girl, the other day I will call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today it ain't the same. Every other word is yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. I'm the girl that you claim. So, okay, say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game. Okay, I'm going to bed. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. Some people love it. Some people want me to shut the hell up. But this was fun. Okay, so you all take care. Have a good night, y'all. And My email is in the description box. It should be. So if you run across any stories, you can send them there. I don't check my email every day, but I will check. Okay. Bye, everybody. Say my name. Yeah, yeah, yeah.